Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Cheese here bringing you some more Go Battle League battles. Today we're jumping into the Electric Cup. I must say I really don't like this cup. It's a very monotonous cup. The meta is quite vague. Very little Pokemon to choose from. It's like a rock, paper, scissor type of cup, if I can say. Wanted to just showcase some battles just to see how the meta is. In case anyone is going to be playing it, I'm running a team of Galvantula with Furicata. This is what you'll want to run Galvantula with. I have a safe swap of Shadow Magnezone, and in the back a lone Graveler with Rock Throw. Let's jump into these battles and see how well it went. In the first matchup, we got Galvantula against Lantern. This is pretty decent for me. If I can have a look, the opponent actually running Spark. Most Lanterns would be actually running Water Gun. It would be much better because obviously the electric is resisted. He goes for a Surf. I shield on my side. Gonna throw now the lunge. Gonna shield the first one because I know that the next one there afterwards won't do so much damage, so won't shield here afterwards. He switches out into his own Galvantula. I come in with my Rock Throw on Graveler and gonna throw this thing down. He's gonna now throw for charge move. I know this is gonna be the lunge. You can see he's also running Volt Switch on his Galvantula, which now I managed to take him out. He's going to come back with the Lantern. Going to fire off this Rock Blast immediately. Let's see if the opponent wants to preserve his Lantern. And he doesn't. Going to now Rock Throw. But he then throws his Charge Move. And this should take me out, which is not a problem. I can just come in with my Galvantula and farm down here. Let's see if he wants to swap out. He's going to try and see if he can get to another Surf. And he doesn't get there. He now comes in with a... I seen a Volt Switch there. And Rock and Electric should be Alolan Graveler. Yes, it is Alolan Graveler. He's Alolan Graveler, not running Rock Throw, he's running Volt Switch, which is good for me. I can now get to the second lunge and debuff it. If I look at the battle, this is GG's now. Nothing that the opponent can do. Magnezone resists all the charge move that he does throw. He's going to fire off a charge move. This is going to be the Rock Blast. Does it take me out? And it does take me out, even though it's debuffed twice. I'm going to go straight for the Mirror Shot, which should take it out. He fires off charge move. I'm going to shield. I mean, we do have shields. Might as well use them instead of keeping them for the next game. Gonna fire off now this Mirror Shot. This should take it out. Let's see if the opponent wants to preserve. He actually wants to shield and prolong the matchup, which is not a problem. I should get to the next Mirror Shot here and should throw it, and the opponent now should be KO'd, and that should be GG's. Very well played. Jumping to the next battle, we have Galvantula against Graveler. Let's see what fast move with this Graveler running. He is actually running Rock Throw, so I'm going to pivot into my Shadow Magnezone. He comes in with a Hisuian Electrode. This is not good for me as he actually walls me. Gonna throw the Mirror Shot, hoping to get a debuff. No debuff here. Since I didn't get a debuff, thinking to myself, might as well go straight for the Wild Charge here. But I'm gonna fire for charge move. Is the Energy Ball, because I'm sure you can see it does a decent amount of damage even though it's resisted. Gonna fire off now the Wild Charge. Don't think the opponent's gonna shield it because it's not gonna even threaten to take it out, and the opponent does not shield. It's actually a CMP tie, which is good for me. At least now the Hisuian Electrode gets to dump its energy, and I can come in with my Galvantula and look to farm down. Let's hope he can't get to another charge move. And he barely manages to get there. I managed to farm down. He now comes in his Graveler. I'm going to throw the lunge to debuff it. This should do a decent amount of damage. Let's see if he wants to shield it. And he does want to shield it. I now come in with my Alolan Graveler and we're going to Rock Throw. And he has a Galvantula in the back, which is good for me. Going to throw the Rock Blast as soon as I get it, so I don't get a lunge debuff there. Let's see if the opponent does want to go 2 shields down. And he doesn't want to go 2 shields down. That's good for me. This is going to be now a Rock Throw between 2 Gravelers, like 2 small kids throwing each other. He's going to fire off his charge move. I'm going to shield it. He's going to definitely be the Rock Blast. Don't want my Galvantula on this. Going to throw my Rock Blast. Definitely opponent should shield on his side, and then we should Rock Throw each other down. Based on the health, look like he'll definitely throw me down first. Let's hope I can then come in with my Galvantula and farm down before he can get to the double. And I do manage to do that, and that should be GG's. Very well played. Jumping to the next battle. This is the Dream Lead Galvantula against Hisuian Electrode. He's now going to swap into his own Galvantula. I was a bit slow to the swap, not sure why I didn't swap. I wanted to go for the lunge first before swapping. I got a perfect answer for it though. Gonna go straight for the lunge here and now switch out into my Alolan Graveler, and I should manage to Rock Throw it down. He's gonna throw his first charge move here. Does a decent amount of damage. Gonna continue to now Rock Throw it down. Does he get to another one before? And he barely manages to get to the last one. I know that because it's debuff, it's not gonna take me out, and I don't wanna keep too much farm for the Hisuian Electrode. And with 1 HP I managed to take out his Galvantula, and he now takes me out. I'm gonna wait for my timer because I did come in, I actually did swap out a bit later. Gonna come in my Galvantula. Let's see what he wants to do on his side. He's going to continue to farm. I get to the lunge, going to throw it immediately. Let's see if he wants to go 2 shields down. And the opponent does shield it, and now he switches out into a lantern. I switch out into my shadow Magnezone. This is good for me. I'm 2 shields up. The opponent sees it. He sees the writing on the wall, and that should be GG's. Very well played. Next matchup, we have the Galvantula Fury Cutout. This is quite decent for me. I know my IVs are quite good. I can actually win CMP here. Going through the first lunge. Opponent should definitely shield it on his side, which he does. He's now going to fire off his. I should actually shield this on my side as well. It will also do a decent amount of damage. Now it's a race to the next one. Should definitely win CMP, but let's watch if the opponent does want to catch. I actually decide to pull a catch on my Shadow Magnezone. This is resisted. Let's see what the opponent now going to do after that. He comes in with a water gun lantern. Not good for me, as you can see the water guns are chunking. Gonna see if I can at least build up to 2, but the opponent pulls the trigger and then throws his charge move. I end up shielding it. Think it's a bit of a misplay on my side. Try to get to the double, and as I click on it, water gun is too quick. It actually takes me out. What a waste here on my side. If I have a look now at it, lantern against my Alolan Graveler, I don't want to see that, and the opponent actually decides to shield it. So definitely a misplay here on my side. Should have thrown the wild charge much sooner and then try to no shield whatever he throws, and then come in with Galvantula. And as you can see, there's nothing I can do here. Even if I try to get to this rock blast, it's not going to take me out, but the opponent will fire off a surf, and even though it's debuffed, will still do a decent amount of damage and bring me quite low, and I should consider matchup here. Should be GG's. Very well played. Jumping to the next battle, we have Galvantula against Hisuian Electro. Opponent switches out into a rollout Golem. I'm not sure why I don't switch out. I actually try to go for the lunge first to debuff it, and after I do that, I now come in with my Shadow Magnezone. He actually no shields it. He's now going to fire off a charge move. I know that it's resisted and debuffed. I no shield it. It is the Stone Age, but look at it. It does half the health of Shadow Magnezone. Quite tricky. I now go ahead and pull the trigger because I don't want to definitely get hit by another one, and the opponent no shields it on his side. He's now going to come in, I'm sure, with his Hisuian Electrode, because he does resist everything that I throw at him. I just need to watch he doesn't get a lot of farm there, so at least he can throw something to do quite a decent amount of damage to my Galvantula. Gonna go for a murder shot. Am I lucky today? And I actually am lucky. I get a debuff. I think now the opponent seeing that he's gotten debuff, he goes for his charge move, and it should be the wild charge. It is actually the wild charge that should take out my Shadow Magnezone. I come in with my Galvantula. He switches out into his Alolan Graveler. I switch out to my Alolan Graveler. Now we're rock throwing each other. Seems like the opponent got lag there on network. I do apologize to the opponent. Gonna fire off this rock blast. I'm not sure. I think here he's either disconnected. He no shields it, but you can see he throws another charge move. Nothing that the opponent can do on my side, as I got the Electrode covered there, and then I think he should consider matchup. But he comes in with his Hisuian Electrode to try and save the matchup for him. I'm gonna go straight for the rock blast. Let's see if the opponent does shield it. He actually then concedes the matchup, and that should be GG's. I must say I won't be actually taking any part in more electric battles. Just wanted to showcase this team because when the meta came out, I looked at the team and said it would be quite strong. I think it's quite decent. Shadow Magnezone also quite strong. Just need to watch for the Hisuian Electrode. I'm sure that will be everywhere, but then you have Galvantula to then cover it. I will be jumping into the Open Great League to showcase you guys more battles. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.